Hey everybody, it's Jay and Nick. This is the Wrapup Ford Thompson. So that means we got back to the East Coast where they love lemons.
Boom, there you go, bam! Oh!
Hella sweet. We had this Chevy Monte Carlo done up in a Fast and Furious theme. It had the Supra paint scheme. It had NOS. The team name was We Like the Tuna Here.
Yeah, but what was the engine?
Ho!
2JZ engine, no shit.
It's the rock!
Hella sweet. We had the return of the Dead Horse Beaters and their mid-engine Odyssey-powered Mustang.
Speaking of Honda Odysseys, we had a rookie team, the Hydrocephalus Racing Team, which came in a mint Honda Odyssey minivan.
J3584, no shit!
Well, it was mint until it wasn't.
We had the coolest Tercel in the world.
And we saw the return of Hit 'em with the Hine Racing. This is a Ford Ranger. These guys made their debut 1 year ago at this very Thompson race.
Yeah, and that thing was mint. And then it wasn't. We had Momrath Racing and their spectacular Alice in Wonderland theme.
Who are you?
These guys with an Integra, they've done a bunch of great themes. They've done Bill Cosby, they've done Fake News, they've done Game of Thrones, they did Prom Night.
Right.
They have rethemed with All Day Rosé, which is a final admission that real racers drink nothing but rosé.
Now, this being the Thompson summer event, it poured down rain all weekend long, as it does. Scuderia Il Pazzi, they solved that problem with an old doormat attached to the top of their Alfa.
Yeah, but there were some teams who were manly enough to race with no top and no pants.
Now, but terrible, however, after the checkered flag on Saturday, the race leader, P1, was taken out after the flag by this incident. Now, the good news is they were racing the same kind of car as Three Pedal Mafia.
Yeah.
Three Pedal Mafia is an exceptionally professional and well-organized team, and they were able to give them the parts of the fix.
They're like the Penske of lemons.
Three Pedal Mafia #1! You mess with me, you get the belts!
Little shark, do 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 do.
Three Pedal Mafia, we are the national effing champions!
I get up, they go drinking all night.
I check J-Lamb's oil! Fuck! That's not from our car. Hold my belt while I kiss your girlfriend.
I Got Screwed went to a two-car team, Garage Heroes in Training and Sinister Six. They've got a Ford Mustang, they've got a Ford Capri. They did a great superheroes theme. Now, the story we were told was they were parked at some point during the race. Oh man, what's wrong with your cars? No, nothing's wrong with our cars. See, we put our important racing gear, like our Hans device and all the stuff we needed, in my mom's car, and she drove off. And well, we just tried to call her, and then the phone rang over there because she left her phone here. So we're just waiting here until she comes back with our stuff, and then we can go racing.
I totally believe that story.
Anyway, they got screwed. Heroic Fix went to the Garden State Goons.
You know, we have noted that a lot of Lemon's team names entirely literal.
Yeah, be that as it may, these guys brought the first ever Ford Windstar minivan to Lemons. And they had adapted in a roll cage from an Arca tube frame stock car.
Well, to be fair, I do not think there are a lot of road racing cages off the shelf for Ford Windstar.
Well, and as it turns out, the Arca cage was mostly a good fit, but there were some issues that took them many, many hours of grinding and welding to fix in order to pass tech, and when they finally were ready to present to tech, the brakes failed on the way there, and then they were wrenching in the mud endlessly after that. They finally did hit the track, of course, right about the time when it started pouring rain. They just kept at it, they had a good attitude, they were a rookie team, it was incredibly heroic.
The special award was the Best Appalachian Theme Done by Scandinavians. These were real Scandinavians with a real car. Org Choice went to FMC. They did a brilliant Monday night rehabilitation theme from the movie Idiocracy, which is becoming more pertinent day by day.
Yeah, and we had this thing happen that happens a lot at Lemons races, where a friend of the team shows up. They don't know where they're parked. They don't know what they look like. They don't know
what the friend's name
what the
is.
car number is.
Yeah.
They don't have their phone number.
Yeah.
And they expect us to look it up. Well, this friend shows up, and she says, well, the one thing I do know for sure, it's a Volkswagen Rabbit. And I looked at the roster, you don't have a Rabbit on the list. And then I discovered the horrible truth. It was a Volkswagen Fox.
Yeah, and not even the vastly superior car from the movie, which was a Ford Festiva. It was a Fox. The judge's choice went to Regressive Racing. They had a fabulous flow from Progressive theme. And as is so often the choice with Judge's Choice, we don't know, but the judges thought it was great.
They were rookies. They got it.
There you go. IOE went to a rookie team called Ranger Train. Now, I gotta say, when I saw this thing, every racetrack in the world has a old Ford Ranger. It's about 20 years old, and it drives around the paddock picking up garbage all weekend long.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that's what this was, but no, this was actually a totally bone stock Ranger. That was a Lemons car, and in fact, it went out and it bounced along on its 200,000 mile springs, and it just went around the track. The guys were great. Car did not cause trouble. It looked fantastic. It was a legitimate $200 Ranger. That's the way you do it.
That's it. Here's Lemons in a nutshell.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Can't see. I know.
Can't see, maybe you ought to stop driving. Jesus. I hope you got on. What the hell's wrong with these people?
An idea for you is not to use your helmet to stop your car from rolling out of your trailer.
I love the theme. We don't get nearly enough idiocracy theme. The next race, the dong is not nearly big enough, and it's way too stiff. You need more big, floppy, flaccid dong. Okay.